Well, good afternoon. Certainly a lot happening here at the Tshwane Council ahead. A new leader that is expected to be ushered in here today. Of course, the man that is having the most difficult task, that being the Speaker, Dr. Makwarela, joins me right now. He has to ensure that all proceedings are law-binding and that, of course, all the councillors are doing what is right. So you would understand the controversy as well around him and the rumours that he himself might be the next mayor. He joins me right now. Thank you so much for joining us. Speaker, a difficult task for you here today. We're on a break. Just in short, summarize what the break is about, what we can expect.
We can only say that we can do all things through Christ, which strengthens us. So we remain strong in that particular fashion. It's not an enviable job, but one has to do it. We're on a break. What's the break about? What can we expect? The caucus break, it's for 1 hour. It has been requested by the chief whip of the ANC, and I don't know what it's all about. They just requested a caucus break, so they will report back. In terms of Section 6A of the Rules and Orders, when they come back, we will know what that caucus break was all about.
There has been talks, rumors, and we saw the fallout that even had COPE's logo removed from the multi-party coalition joint statement or a letter. You are accused of working with the EFF and the ANC, and you have mayoral ambitions. Could you be the possible leader for the capital city?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm the Speaker of Council, and as you can see, I'm chairing the proceedings of Council, and that's what I know to date. Any other things, it's rumors, and rumors remain to be tested.
Should you be filled from the floor by one of the opposition parties, would you accept the nomination?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. At least there's no entanglement. The so-called coalition has taken a decision, so I'm a leader of a political party, and I think I've got a mandate to represent the aspirations and the values of my party going forward.
What are those aspirations and what is the mandate that you are representing at this stage?
The values of COPE is that we are incorruptible, we are reliable, and we are dependable. And at the same time, we don't want anything that smells corruption. I've said on several occasions that the AG report has painted a bleak picture about this city and the lack of service delivery insofar as the residents are concerned. So we, as the Congress of the People, we are not chuffed by that report. And even the things that actually landed us into an 11 billion debt that we believe we cannot easily swim out of that debt. So as the Congress of the People, I think it's a blessing in disguise that we are taken out of that mess, because we don't identify ourselves with the mess that we see in the AG report.
Right, thank you so much. Let's just get to the ANC. One of the main oppositions in council, George Majila, joins me right now. As the ANC, you seem well on track with your plan. Are you still confident that your plan might succeed? Yours is to have a minority party mayor. How possible is that?
Well, definitely. We think for the first time in 7 years, we are well prepared. We have done our spade work, and where we are, the DA will be out of council by the end of business today.
But the multi-party coalition partners or government, if you may, they've got the numbers. The ANC and the EFF don't have the numbers. How are you going to achieve that goal?
Well, I'm not sure which numbers are you speaking about, because we are the one who are in charge of speaking to everybody who's represented here in council. I can tell you without any fear of contradiction that a number of councillors who were part of the coalition are no longer with them. I mean, you would have heard now the Speaker of Council, Dr. Makwarela, what he says. I mean, it's a proof that the coalition is gone. So most of those that were part of the coalition, they are now with ourselves.
That's just one number, COPE. They hold one seat. What about the others? Where are you hoping to get your other numbers from?
Well, wait until the process starts. Then you'll be surprised. We don't want to divulge names of people. Some might be councillors coming from the DA itself and other parties that are here. So believe you us, we are taking this thing, they are gone.
Now, if you do get it, who would be your mayoral candidate? And what is the vision that the ANC would have? Obviously, you would not, get the mayoral position. Perhaps another political party, as you have mentioned, that you want a minority party to lead. What would your vision be? How are you going to turn around the ailing finances of the city, in particular, taking your own track record into consideration?
Well, remember, the ANC is the majority party in council. We are not spectators. We know the problem has always been collection of revenue. And it's because there was no relationship between the parties represented in council and the people who are supposed to be the feeder, who are supposed to give money to council so that council can be sustainable. So that's why we are starting as the ANC, because outside a proper relationship with ordinary people who are supposed to be paying services and so on, there's no City of Tshwane. City of Tshwane is the people of Tshwane.
All right, thank you so much. The ANC's George Machila there, just expressing his confidence. But we have been reiterating that this is a numbers game. The multi-party coalition have been strong so far in terms of leading with the numbers. But you'll have to take into consideration after the fallout that links to how Randall Williams had to exit office, the two controversial resignation letters, and of course COPE being kicked out of the multi-party coalition, and also some of the DA councillors that have been overlooked for this much important position of mayor in the capital city. You can imagine that there seems to have been a serious broken relationship even in the multi-party coalition, and that alone tells you that anything is possible. Any of the two sides can win. So perhaps by the end of today, between Cilliers Brink, which is the mayoral candidate for the multi-party coalition, of course, as rumors have it, although they don't want to confirm it here, the speaker, Dr. Murunwa Makwarela, might just emerge as the new mayor for the capital city. But it is a wait and see game. It can be any of the two candidates, or perhaps even somebody that we did not even think about. But we continue to monitor what is happening here. It's an hour's break, then we will be back to business.